Listen up, partners. This is Good, Bad, Ugly on World Improv Network.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Alex.
I'm Allison.
I'm David.
And we are your astute wind counselors that get you through the week with any problems you might be facing or any daily grind issues you want us to resolve for you. So let's get to our first winner. Our first winner hails from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Her name is Pam, and she writes, Dear Win, for the first time ever, I have no family plans lined up for Thanksgiving this year. Any suggestions on what to do?
I think it's brilliant that you're staying away from family. Well done. I don't know. Maybe experiment with turkey a little bit.
Like deep fried or something? Or
Yeah, but keep it frozen. That's the safest way to do it. Keep it frozen like a rock. Dip it into that's just a joke. By the way, anybody listening, don't deep fry a turkey that's frozen. It will explode. And your children will cry because they won't have a house anymore. Go skydiving.
That's a good idea. Yeah. With or without a parachute?
I mean, it's really depending on like if you're going for adventure, without.
Yeah, because we were watching that segment, the Talking Points segment,
right? And
they had those daredevils on there. They're considered idiots. But that one guy was skydiving through rings and stuff without a parachute and flew right into a jet engine.
And lived.
To tell about it.
Yeah. So if you can just jump out of an airplane, I mean, that's got to be pretty simple compared to jumping through rings in the sky and through a jet engine and still living to talk about it.
Yeah. I feel like if you're going to if you're going to skydive with a parachute, it's like a walk in the park.
Yeah.
Everybody does that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know how much you like holidays too, especially Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. It's the best. I just love.
Hence turkey IEDs, by keeping them frozen and throw them into a deep fat fryer.
Yeah.
Oh, great idea.
Yeah. And then you have to decorate for Christmas. So that's always really fun. Fantastic.
The oozing sarcasm. Dave, what do you think?
Hey, Pam, I think you should take a safer route. Go to the bank, get $1,000, take $1,000 out of your savings account, go to the airport, take a mystery flight, blindfold yourself. When you arrive, take your remaining $500 and just flash it on the street and ask people what you should do with that remaining $500, especially if you're in a big city, because people will help you.
I'm pretty excited about the fact that you could get somewhere on the day of Thanksgiving with just $500.
Right.
Like that would be enough for a ticket. Like you'll end up in Spokane.
Well, maybe.
Well, or the mystery flights, though.
Do they still do those?
Hey, if you sit on a wing, you can get pretty far.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that.
You go into the cargo hold with the dogs and stuff.
There it is.
That's a cheaper way to travel.
It is a good way to do it.
And I like the idea of the blindfold, right? Blindfold, show up, you don't know where you're going. You might end up in Raqqa, Syria with ISIS.
But just ask the staff, please don't tell me where we're going.
Yeah, do you like go and slam your money on the counter and you're like, just give me a ticket, but white out where I'm going.
That's right. Don't tell me where I'm going.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and just ask for blindfold assistance as you're putting the money on the counter.
Right.
And through
you
TSA.
don't want to overpay.
Right.
Flights are as expensive the way
it
is.
You know what? Another thing you could do, Pam, which, it's probably pretty traditional for Thanksgiving, is just get hammered. Your family's not around, so you can get drunk, so you can act like a complete idiot if you want. You want to go outside and start destroying your holiday lights that you usually put up the day after Thanksgiving, you can do that.
Yeah.
Or you can just, roll around in a bombed-out turkey shelter, that you try, which is called a deep fat fryer.
Yeah.
And when you put the frozen turkey in there that Allison recommended, and you have no embarrassment whatsoever. No one will catch it on your iPhone. And, it's only your experience.
And nobody can fight with you about it.
That's right. It's your Thanksgiving.
It's your Thanksgiving.
It's your Thanksgiving.
Forget everybody
And you give
else.
thanks to yourself.
Yeah, thank you, self.
Thank you.
Thank you, family.
Thank you.
And self.
And self. All right, let's go to Randall. Randall from Durban, South Africa. He writes, Dear Win, what does the Win Show cast do to celebrate after a really funny show? What do we celebrate? What do we do?
Generally, we all go our separate ways. And laughing hysterically all the way.
All the way home.
Just like that.
Just like that. Yeah, and then, once you've had a really good show, you go home and you go night-night.
Right? Or what I usually do is I cry.
Oh.
I get in the fetal position and I just cry.
You just have a good cry.
Yeah, you got to balance laughter with the exact opposite. It's yin and yang kind of stuff.
Very cathartic.
Happy, sadness. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I actually take a bath and cleanse myself.
Good idea.
So I can wake up and do it again.
I didn't.
By myself.
I didn't think of that. I should do that.
That's a good idea. So you're wiping off everything you experienced and you start afresh.
I let it go and then I just relive it fresh.
So do you like have a little setup, like a little pretend setup at home, and you do your little radio show by yourself?
In the bathtub.
Neat.
Yep. I've seen it, Allison.
That's cool.
It's a cool. It's like it looks like a little Buddhist temple. It's pretty cool.
Actually,
Awesome.
I have ducks that assume all personality.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, all right, rubber ducky, over to you.
Oh, next time is oh, okay. Blah, blah, blah.
And what's amazing is he has names for every rubber ducky.
Oh.
They all look the same, but they have different names, characters, and he speaks to them in different manners. It's amazing.
And you know the difference between each one of these rubber duckies?
Oh, yeah, because a few can't swim, and they sit on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Dumb rubber ducky.
The rubber
I have
ducky.
one with acid reflux, so he can't eat after 8.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, really? So does he take those bubbles in and he kind of just burps them right back out? Or
No, he takes Prilosec.
That's
Oh.
unfortunate.
OTC,
oh,
right?
good. Yeah,
The duck
over the
blend.
counter.
Duck blend.
Nice.
That's cool.
That's so good.
And,
way,
and
way
what
to
are the
go,
name of all your
Survivor.
what are your name of all your duckies? I mean, you never told me when I came
Carl,
over.
Ben, Benjamin, Sally, Sue, Orf. Orf has acid reflux.
Orf does.
Orf has
Okay.
acid reflux.
And who's your favorite?
Orf.
Orf is your
Of
favorite
course.
because he's not perfect.
Now he's got a small wing.
Oh, he's like Nemo,
Oh.
the fish
He's
with
like
the
Orf.
small.
Oh.
Nemo was actually created after Orf.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
He goes way back.
Mm.
Orf is famous.
He's old school.
Yeah.
Orf is old school.
He's young at heart.
Orf is the OG.
Yep, that's what we do, Random. You know, we pretty much do most of the time nothing at all except for personal things like, worship, the experience in a bathtub, in a Buddhist temple, cry in a fetal position in the basement while you're chaining yourself up to your own desk, these kind of things. But sometimes, just sometimes, after a jam show, which will actually be next week, it's always the 4th Sunday of every month,
Yay.
we'll go out afterwards, have a couple drinks, a bite to eat or something like that,
Fun
and then we go streaking down the 16th Street Mall. That's pretty standard.
It's pretty standard.
Without clothes.
Yeah, right, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Uh-huh.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's a good time. Otherwise, we just go home and go to sleep.
Okay. Stacy, Berkeley, California writes, Dear Win, with all the protests and walkouts going on around here, can people finally come to their senses and focus on love and tolerance instead of bickering and hate? Well, that's a good point, Stacy.
I don't know. I really had a great childhood based on bickering and hate with
Yeah.
my brother.
It got you really far.
It did. I wouldn't be who I am today without it.
That's true.
So-
Otherwise, your brother would have ran all over you, right?
He would have, exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Tell us some of the hateful things that you did and some of the bickering actions that you did that maybe drove your parents nuts, but put you in a better position with your brother.
Oh, well, no, I was never in a good position with my brother, unfortunately. I drew blood a couple times
Okay.
just with my nails, like pinching him.
Oh.
Yeah. But I will say he put me in a dog food bin. Like we used to keep our dog food in a big Rubbermaid trash can
Get
with
outta
a
here.
locking lid, and he'd shove me in there. And I was a big kid, too. I mean, this was not an easy feat for Doug.
That's hilarious.
But he would shove me in there, lock that lid, and I wouldn't come out till my mom came home.
And you did that up until the age of 19, right?
Probably, yeah. I mean, I was pretty old. Like he was a real sassy pants.
Man.
But I mean, that kind of bickering and hate really made us good people.
Right. It made you who you are today.
Yeah.
And you're as good of a person as it gets.
Oh, I'm the best. I'm the best.
Without a doubt. So is there anything you want to do to him? I mean, you should have like maybe a 50-year reunion revenge thing that you do to your brother.
I've been plotting something.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but there's definitely going to be an ice cold turkey and a deep fryer.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. We'll keep it right here, and all of a sudden we'll revisit this years from now.
Yeah.
Dave, what do you think?
Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts. I'm not going to get all political, but hey, we elected whoever we elected, so you gotta, you make your bed, you gotta sleep in it, and
True.
I don't think anyone's got anywhere with love and tolerance. It's about business. Love and bickering and hate get you ahead in business.
Mm-hmm.
Love and tolerance.
Love and
is so
tolerance
old
get you
school.
walked on like a doormat with
Right.
13 different colors that say love on top of it, with
Yeah.
like mud and all that other stuff. So
Love and
know.
tolerance just makes for good novels like 50 Shades of Grey or something.
50 Shades of Grey or Louis L'Amour, 10,000 novel country bumpkin gets shot and writes a song, makes a hit,
Wow.
kills himself, and cows come home in the morning.
Yeah. And that is what love gets you.
And that's what tolerance is all
Cowpie.
about.
Yeah. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Yucky poo.
All right, let's get to Jesse here from Denver, Colorado. Dear Win, is there anything more important in life than good friends and good people? Well, I mean, Dave kind of touched on it. Yes, there is. Money, power, and what else?
Cow pie.
Cow pie. That's definitely way more
Oh,
important than good people
yeah.
because a good cow pie
Rocky
Man.
Mountain oysters. Think just speaking of
Oh,
cow.
that's taking cow pie to another
I mean,
Mhm.
Rocky Mountain oysters. That's where it's at.
Especially since they're so elusive to get. You have to go up to like, the Maroon Bells and stuff in the lakes up there to get those oysters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm. It's the
Or
first.
you just go to my uncle's ranch.
Oh,
Does he have a big oyster ranch?
yeah. Big.
He does. The
Hot,
towels are a
sweaty
wagon, and they're like,
oyster
"Come
ranch."
on in, Bessie."
Yeah, and then our oysters are harvested.
They're harvested.
Guys, I'm confused. What are you talking about?
It doesn't matter. Just sit there and look pretty, right? Tell him.
It's
Say-
all about what you put on top of it.
All right.
So, is there
Anything better?
anything more important
And
Or-
Rocky Mountain oysters.
than good friends and good people? Starbucks coffee not making an upsetting cup this year. That's more important,
That's good.
you know?
Oh
Very true.
yeah.
Yeah.
And a good cup of coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Decaffeinated almond soy latte.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Yes.
the best.
A soy chai with no foam and no water.
No water.
Oh, really?
Can
They
you
add
taste
water.
the water?
They add water.
I'll get it for you next week. I didn't
My
make it
Go
one.
to-
mother-in-law orders this, and I'm always
No
like, can
water.
you taste the water?
But you go to a competitor and you say no water in the chai, and they're like, "We do not put water in our chai."
Mm,
Oh,
Dave?
well, sorry for offending you. Sheesh.
that's right.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I've been getting you the wrong chai every week now.
But good friends are good because they're always there.
But if I continue to get the wrong chai, I won't be a good friend or a good person, Dave.
True. I
Well-
don't want to, start a fight here, but that's really true.
I'm so
Well, then
sorry.
we could practice bickering and hate.
You know-
Oh, yeah.
You know what else we can do? We can give us one more little piece of inspiration, get you the rest of the week, known as Horoscope Corner.
Love, fortune, status. Let us do your astrological chart. Horoscope Corner on World Improv Network.
Hey, Leo, it's your day. Loving Leo. But guess what? Hey, when one door closes, it stays closed, Leo. So you got to find that window. You got to get that window covering up there so you can open the windows and let some good in. But they always say the window's littler than door. So if you get that door closed and it's bolted in front of you and you can't open it, go for the small window, let the air in. Don't open the screen because flies and bees and all those little buzzards come in there. So what I'm saying is trust your gut there, Leo. You got a good week ahead of you. Just trust what you're saying. And that's Horoscope Corner. Join us for Win Radio on AM 1340, FM 104.7. Join us on Facebook at World Improv Network, Twitter at World Improv Net, YouTube at World Improv Network. Also on iTunes, Google Play Podcast at World Improv Network.
Since you ain't thinking of me. Oh, look what you're making me do.
Thanks for listening to Win on Mile High Sports Radio. Don't forget to be a winner and interact with the cast by sending your suggestions or questions for each show segment throughout the week by hitting them up on Facebook at World Improv Network, on Twitter at World Improv Net, or by calling into the Mile High Sports Radio studio line on Sundays before or during the show. See you next week.